Welcome to St. Henry District High School, home of the Crusaders.
St. Henry has a long-standing tradition of providing a well-rounded education that nurtures the spiritual, intellectual, social, and emotional development of all of our students. St. Henry District High School, or SHDHS as it's also known, is the largest Catholic college prep co-ed high school in Northern Kentucky. We're also a nationally recognized Blue Ribbon School of Excellence.
Each year, students from more than 20 different schools in the tri-state area choose to call SHDHS their home.
St. Henry offers a warm, family atmosphere where our faculty and staff are focused on meeting the needs of every student. Guided by the school's 5 pillars of success: faith, scholarship, arts, athletics, and leadership, our teachers help us grow academically, personally, and spiritually while preparing us for the life after graduation. St. Henry is a recognized leader, consistently scoring above national, state, and local norms on national assessments. On average, our senior classes earn more than $10 million in college scholarship offers and consistently score 30% above both national and state averages on the ACT.
It's a great time to be part of our St. Henry Crusader community.
If you'd like to learn more about our school, be sure to schedule a visit by contacting the enrollment office at 859-525-5844.
At St. Henry, we understand the importance of what it means to be crew-united in Christ. Our faith is at the center of everything we do. We begin and end every day in prayer, attend regular class liturgies and prayer services, and the Holy Family Chapel is open before, during, and after school hours throughout the week.
Both inside and outside the classroom, students, faculty, and staff connect with local communities through service, campus ministry, and instruction.
Throughout the year, we perform more than 10,000 hours of community service, giving our time and talent to a wide variety of organizations, including local parishes, food pantries, homeless shelters, inner-city schools, and community nonprofits.
Through service, we grow to become caring leaders who value human life, are dedicated to family, and live a life in service of others.
Welcome to our Fine Arts Building. This $8 million expansion project is just one of the attributes that sets St. Henry apart from other high schools in our region. The centerpiece of this building is our beautiful 650-seat Dries Holmes Auditorium. This space was designed to host a wide variety of events, including student productions, band and theater classes, school masses, and community gatherings. The Ed and Betty Duzing Black Box Theater is adjacent to our main theater. This versatile space is used for rehearsals, smaller performances, classroom instruction, and banquets. The Scene Workshop and studio is outfitted with tools and equipment we can use to build stage sets, design and create costumes, and more.
The Wilson Family Art Gallery was specially designed to showcase student artwork. It's also perfect for hosting alumni, grade school, and professional art exhibits.
As St. Henry students, we have the opportunity to take a wide variety of fine arts courses such as visual arts, photography and film, digital art and design, drama, chorus, chamber choir, and band.
These courses are all held in the Fine Arts wing of our campus. Here, we can explore, develop, and master skills in spaces especially designed for the arts. For example, our visual art classroom features an extra-large, northern-facing window wall to bring in natural light, and our main theater is outfitted with state-of-the-art sound and lighting systems.
The science and technology spaces at St. Henry District High School are second to none. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math are vital components of our 21st century learning, which is why our campus offers multiple science classrooms, plus 4 dedicated science labs, including the biology lab, chemistry lab, physical science lab, and the Dr. George A. and Dolores E. Renneker STEM lab.
These labs provide us with increased opportunities to work on project-based assignments. They also allow our teachers to do more hands-on classroom work with us, helping us better understand scientific methods and various theories. The STEM lab is also home to our championship robotics team, better known as Crewbotics. All of our science classes focus on lab work with data collection, processing, and analysis. Various levels of science courses are offered, including college prep, honors, and advanced placement. We have the opportunity to take STEM, biology, chemistry, physics, anatomy and physiology, zoology, and so many more. Welcome to the AIMS classroom. AIMS stands for Academic Achievement Through Intervention, Mentoring, and Support. The design of this room provides an open and active learning environment which supports the school's student-centered approach to learning. Each student who is enrolled in AIMS is provided with appropriate, individualized academic support. The AIMS program teaches us how to assume responsibility for our own education, as well as how to advocate for ourselves in the classroom.
Everyone deserves access to an education that builds a strong foundation for their future success. The key is a mission at St. Henry District High School, which is why a variety of services geared towards helping students succeed are available, including mental health awareness activities, National Honor Society peer tutoring, a teacher-staffed after-school homework center, on-site campus ministry, guidance counseling suite, and much, much more. Our expanded media center includes a redesigned computer lab, green screen room, and communal space that fosters student collaboration. Our championship esports team calls this place home. It's also where you'll find some of our fellow students building state-of-the-art computer equipment.
Our media center is used regularly by our faculty and staff for professional development opportunities, parent orientations, and presentations. Its open concept gives us the freedom to explore multiple subjects independently, such as computer networking, computer software, gaming, video recording and editing, computer programming, and software development. With direct access to our IT labs, AIMS rooms, STEM lab, and global and digital classroom, we can easily collaborate on projects with students in other classes.
Our technology department aligns its curriculum with the needs of local universities and businesses. This means that we are exposed to different information technology fields such as computer science and user interface. In addition, students attend conferences, compete in local competitions such as Tech Olympics, and participate in job shadow opportunities provided by local companies.
St. Henry's athletic programs have a long and distinguished history, holding numerous titles including more than 65 state championships and 19 All-A state championships. We offer fall, winter, and spring sports. These include golf, soccer, cross country, volleyball, basketball, swimming and diving, cheerleading, bowling, archery, track and field, tennis, softball, baseball, lacrosse, and esports.
Located right here on our main campus, we have access to Holbrook Gymnasium, Griffin Soccer Field and Track, Paul Kramer Baseball Field, Wink Kramer Softball Field, and weight room. St. Henry also operates the St. Henry Athletic Complex, better known as the Shack. Located just 2.5 miles from our campus, this facility provides our teams with ample training, conditioning, and practice space.
In addition, St. Henry offers a number of clubs and extracurricular activities. These activities give us an opportunity to form new friendships with fellow Crusaders while having a positive and lasting impact on our school and community.
Good evening, Crusader Nation. Welcome to the 9th Region first round between your St. Henry Crusaders and their bitter rivals, the CovCath Colonels. I'm Quentin Bolton, on court side, joined by Nathan Francis. Nathan, how are you doing tonight?
I'm really excited for this 9th Region game, quarterfinal. Man, what an experience it is. Obviously, you aren't able to see the court because this is an audio-radio broadcast, so going back a couple decades. But we're really excited bringing you to the truest arena from all over the globe and the nation.
We are
excited.
We are absolutely psyched to be here at NKU for this first round. Nathan, how the St. Henry Crusaders got here in their district tournament?
Well, they beat Dixie in a bitter comeback. They were down 5 at half. And the second game, it was hard fought against Lloyd, a huge team. So Lloyd actually moved on to the region semifinals last night.
Yeah, big overtime
on Monday night.
Big overtime win against Connor to send them to the Final Four in this region. So they're 2 wins away from going to Rupp.
Yeah, so St. Henry lost to them by 2 in their district final, but that did not mean their season is over. As you can see now, they're playing on Wednesday night, and they drew the CovCath Colonels, which.
And what else is new? It seems like every time the St. Henry Crusaders go to this regional tournament here at NKU, every time they play the Colonels. I mean, how many times has that happened in the last few years?
5 out of the last 8 years we've played the CovCath Colonels in the 9th Region tournament. We've only got them once, and that was 2 years ago, the last time St. Henry was in this the 9th Region tournament. We got them by a score of 61-60 with the Wyatt Beath-led squad. So hopefully we can pull off some magic here. Obviously, we face them in the regular season. More about that coming up. But yeah, this is a history matchup in the 9th Region.
And in the last few games, this St. Henry team has proved that they have some dog in them. I mean, come on. First, they come out on a Friday night playing Holy Cross, down by 26 at halftime. Everybody counts them out. Next thing you know, they win that 90-86. Then they come out, district tournament. They're down by 5 against Dixie in the first round. Come back for an easy win in the second half. Finally, Lloyd's got them beat pretty good at halftime. And it comes down to a last-second fadeaway from Braden Fetters that just misses. This Crusader team, they are coming in red hot into this tournament, and that is exactly what you want.
Yeah, they've had slow starts in the last 3 games, which we don't want to see here. But the way they're able to resiliently battle back in all 3 of those games makes me really excited for this one. Obviously, CovCath, a different opponent than what we saw 3 months ago on December 6th. That time, we lost them by about 9. It was 70-61. But we had them all game except for the fourth quarter, a lot of turnovers. I'm excited to see these 2 different teams 3 months later.
Well, and that game really raised the question because that immediately followed the NCC game where Rhett Ravenscraft went down. They had the lead through the 3rd quarter, and when they ended up losing, the question really came up. If Rhett Ravenscraft is in that game, is that the 9-point difference? And I think that in that instance, the answer is yes. But tonight, they cannot afford to get down in the first half like they've been doing for the last few games, and they cannot afford to blow a lead if they get one.
No, obviously, this CovCath team is super strong. They got Evan Ipsara averaging 25 points a game, 2 12-point scores. One of them is actually out. Brady Hussey is out for the day. But yeah, Evan Ipsara, one of the best guards, co-player of the year for the 9th Region, and 35th District Tournament MVP. So he's strong, and we're going to have really good guard play, and that'll bring us to the keys of the game.
Yeah, so I think the first thing to mention is that we are no longer at a high school court. We're at Truist Arena here at NKU, so it's college-sized court. That means that it is a lot bigger, and I think this favors both teams. First off, CovCath's able to get it down the court a lot quicker, and they're able to stretch out the defense. But St. Henry really gets a lot of buckets driving into the rim, and because of this stretched out floor, defense is going to be stretched out. That's going to open up the lane for the Crusaders to score. So I think we're going to get I think the score is going to be run up a lot higher than what it normally would be if it were held at, say, St. Henry or CovCath.
Yeah, I think last game we held them close because of that small court. We could pack it in and really make them play our slow-paced game. But with this court, we really can't let their guards get out, especially Ipsaro, and just run and gun the whole time. So it's also turnovers are key in the first half.
Yeah.
You can't let CovCath get on a run to start the first quarter. And also, we got to hit our shots.
Yeah.
It's going to be a close game either way, and we really can't play bad in these ninth region games. It's win or you're done.
Yeah, and I've got 3 guys that I've got my eye on tonight for the Crusaders. Nathan brought the trading cards. We've got them propped up against our 2 water bottles here for good luck. I'm looking at Jack Grayson, Matt Reesing, and Braden Fetters. They've been the guys all year for the Crusaders, and if the Crew needs someone to step up, it is in this game, and it is going to have to be from one of those 3. I'm looking for someone to score 25-plus points and lead this team to a victory. Crusaders are going to need all the momentum they can get. You know that this CovCath crowd, they're already starting to file in. They're going to be loud. It's one of the best student sections in this league, but these St. Henry Crusaders are resilient. I don't think they're going to let the crowd get to them, but they have got to steal the momentum quickly and hold on to it for the rest of the game. We're about 3 minutes from the anthems and starting lineups, so we're going to be back after that. All I can say, go Crew.
We remind you that we expect good behavior and will quickly penalize misconduct. We encourage and appreciate your help. Let this competition reflect future respect.
We have to give this back, but it would be cool to keep.
Good luck. Let's have a great contest.
This would have been really cool to keep. Oh well.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, could you please stand and face the flag? Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as we honor America, its freedoms, and those who serve to protect them with a singing of our national anthem, performed tonight by Covington Catholic senior Chris Young.
Stripes and bright stars. Like an old guy always.
For the 2023 St. Elizabeth CovCath Region Boys Basketball Tournament.
You're right,
Tonight's first game is quarterfinal number 3. It is a matchup between the Covington Catholic Colonels and the St. Henry Crusaders. Now it's time to name the starting lineups. First, for the visiting team on the scoreboard, runners-up from the 34th District with a record of 14 wins and 13 losses, the St. Henry Crusaders! Starting guard, a 5'9" junior, number 3, Carson Shea. And guard, a 6-foot senior, number 4, Brett Ravenscraft. And guard, a 6'1" senior, number 11, Jack Bryson. And for a 6'1" senior, number 12, Matthew Reese. And at center, 6'2" senior, number 40, Brandon Peters. The head coach of the Crusaders is Danny Mouse. He's assisted by Bill Arthur, Jim Getz, Jake Getz, Scott Millay, and Brian O'Connor. And now, here's the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard. Champions from the 35th District with a record of 26 wins and 4 losses, the Covington Catholic Colonels. Starting at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 2, Evan Ixo. At guard, a 5'10" freshman, number 3, Athens McGillis. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 4, Castle McGillis. At guard, a 6'2" junior, number 14, Brady Hussey. At 4, a 6'3" senior, number 40, Aiden Jones. The head coach of the Colonels is Scott Rusak. His assistant coaches are Joe Frederick, Rich White, Steven Terrell, Matt Stevens, and Zach Tobler. Our game officials tonight, representing the 6th and the 7th regions, are Mr. Tony Montano, Mr. Kevin O'Brien, and Mr. John Jury.
And here we go. Crusaders are going to take the court wearing red. Carson Shea, Braden Fetters, Jack Grayson, Rhett Ravenscraft, and Matt Reesing. And these next 32 minutes are going to be an absolute dogfight between these two teams. Bitter rivals facing off in the first round of the 9th region.
We mentioned it before in the pregame, but St. Henry's slow starts to their last 3 games have really hindered them. Hopefully we can get this tip, get a quick, easy basket to start.
Braden wins the tip. And here we go. Winner go home. There is no other option tonight. And for one of these teams, it will be the end of their season. The next will go to the Final Four. Swinging it around the court. They're looking for Braden down low. How about Jack? Fighting through contact, no call. And they're going to pull back out. Rhett to the corner. Braden matched up low, kicks out. Rhett with a deep three. That one's no good. Braden with the offensive rebound. He's got it back. Now it's going to be Matt. The pull up from the wing, no good. Tip, and the putback from Braden Fetters. Great hustle from Fetters. 2 quick rebounds as well as 2 points, and the Crew are off to a 2-0 start.
Braden Fetters outsizes every man on the court right now. It's crucial that he gets all the rebounds he can.
Looks like the Crew are set up in a 3-2 zone, something we don't often see. CovCath swinging it around the perimeter. Can't seem to get it inside. That's where they're looking. Absaro gets it down low. Ball's loose. Late whistle's going to be called. That one's on Carson Shea, a reaching foul, so he'll pick up his first. 6:51 on the clock here. Truist Arena absolutely popping with excitement for this game. Tension in the air. CovCath inbounds. They're going to continue swinging it around. Absaro's got it up top.
Absaro, the main facilitator of this
Driving in.
offense.
Makes a poor pass. CovCath barely saves it. They're going to retain possession, though. Absaro, pull-up jumper. That one's good. With a hand in his face, great defense from the Crew. Nothing you can do about that. Absaro's known for hitting those pull-up mid-range jumpers.
Yeah, that's almost his signature move right there as he gets one from the elbow to make it a tie game at 2.
6:17. Crusaders. Carson's at the top. Gets it down to Braden. Reach-in's going to be called. So the Crew catch a break with the whistle blown. Both teams now sitting at 1 foul. That one going on number 40, Aiden Jones. The Crew for this first half are going to have to deal with looking at the basket with the CovCath student section directly behind it. We'll see how that distracts them tonight in the first half. Stolen by Aiden Jones. Here comes CovCath. Tipped away. Now the Crusaders have it. Finds Jack Grayson. He's going to drive. Ball's knocked loose. It's going to stay with the Crew.
Good rebound there by Carson Shea. Threw it away on a turnover, but then got a tip pass back. Good look there by Jack Grayson, but couldn't finish with the ball.
Just under 6 minutes. Tied in a 2-2 game. Already it's been physical. 2 fouls called. They've got to capitalize on this. You're not going to get a lot of CovCath turnovers in this game. Has to make it count. And the Crew will continue to look down low to Braden. Rhett fires for 3. He's now 0 for 2. Here comes CovCath. Down low. Can't hit. Braden's got the rebound. He's got 3 already. And now it's Grayson down the court.
Good job getting back. Don't want CovCath to run and gun this game.
Matt's going to pull out and reset. Swings it to Carson up top. Now down to Braden. 3 guys on him. Kicks out. Finds the open man. Here's Rhett with the drive.
Finish.
A great move to get to the rim, and it's 4-2. And this CovCath offense already back in transition. Fires from 3. No good.
Can't let that offensive rebound.
Carson almost got the steal. Instead, hooks his arm, and he's called for his second foul.
A St. Henry foul called against number 3, Carson Shea. His first, team's second.
My mistake, his first. I guess the first foul was called on Rhett Ravenscraft, so they're both sitting with 1 foul now.
CovCath, that's twice now they've tried to get it out in transition. Hasn't really worked out for them.
And Absaro, 2 for 2 with that pull-up jumper, the same spot. Right on the key. So now it's 4-4. They're going back and forth. Braden getting it down low. Tipped away from Absaro. That's a steal. Here he comes. Throws it out of bounds. And another CovCath turnover. Both teams matching each other tonight. A turnover for a turnover. They both got 2. Carson's going to take it up the court. 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. CovCath set up in a 2-3 zone, likely to get defensive help down low when they get the ball down to Braden. Carson sizing up his defender. They're giving the Crusaders room out on the perimeter to shoot. Carson looking to drive.
I like the way the Crew is passing this ball. They just need to get it into Braden more right now.
They're taking their time trying to find an open shot. Jack's on the wing with it. Looking down for Matt. Swings it back up top to Carson. Carson trying to bait. Jack Grayson with the three. That one's no good. How about the offensive putbacks from the Crew tonight? Matt Reesey now takes a turn. 6-4. The second chance points have been huge. The Crusaders already have 4 of them. Absaro driving in, kicks out to the corner. That's a 3. That one's good, and CovCath has their first lead of the night. It's 7-6.
Hussey gets that response, but the Crew outsizes the small CovCath team well. I like their offensive putbacks.
Up top, swings it to Matt. Matt finds Braden down low. He's going to go to work and draws the shooting foul. So that's 2 on Aiden Jones, CovCath's biggest player. And that we might see a trip to the bench for Jones, which would be huge. Braden Fetters is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And again, facing the CovCath student section, they're going to do everything they can to throw his free throw off. Oh boy, he airballs it, and the CovCath student section's going to let him hear about it.
So Aiden Link and Noah Johnson will check in for the CovCath Colonels, taking out Aiden Jones.
Here's Braden's second. Looking to tie it, and he does. So Braden 1 for 2 at the free throw line. We're all tied up at 7. CovCath already getting it down the court. They're looking for quick buckets tonight. Good transition defense from the Crew though. Kicks to the corner, and again, hits it. Same spot, same player. It's 10-7. That's Hussey. He's got 6 tonight. Matt pump fakes, swings it out. Rhett's got it on the opposite wing, the right-hand side. He's going to pull out. They're going to reset. Looking for Braden down low. And Rhett with a wayward pass throws it out of bounds. I think he was looking for Matt. Didn't communicate well enough.
There for sure.
So it's 10-7. St. Henry's going to need a defensive stop. Can't let CovCath get higher than 3 points here. Want to keep it a 1-possession game. Charles going to speed down the court. Pull-up jumper. That's his spot. He's 3 for 3 from there tonight.
Almost the exact same spot. This moment does not faze him at all.
12-7 now. Tips pass. That's a turnover. Ball's loose. Matt Reesing's going to end up with it. His turn for a pull-up. That one's no good. Wow, a lot of contacts. Braden goes flying to the floor.
I do not agree with that call.
Yeah.
I thought Absaro tipped it off his hand, but CovCath will get the ball.
Yeah, lucky call for CovCath. Probably should have been a over-the-back call as Braden gets slammed to the floor, and then they even retain possession. So it's 12-7.
The Crew and a man.
Absaro driving in. Rolls out, but the foul's going to be called on Braden.
The St. Henry foul called against number 40, Braden Fetters. That is his first.
It's 12-7. Absaro, a good free throw shooter, looking to knock them down here. 2:06 on the clock in the first quarter. Crusader crowd getting loud. Absaro with ice in his veins hits the first.
Substitution is number 22, Nolan Rusak. Going out is Hassel McGillis.
So Absaro, a quick 7 points here tonight. Looking for point number 8 to put his team up by 7. Sinks the second free throw. So CovCath has now doubled the Crusaders' points, 14-7. Crew in desperate need of a bucket here. Traps Matt Reesing, finds the open man. Rhett's gonna swing it across the court, and Braden down low gets the easy bucket. Good job from the Crew to keep their composure. Here comes Absaro. Kicks to the corner. Aiden Link's gonna drive. Continues to swing it around. That's Absaro. Pull-up jumper. And yet again it goes in. He's a point away, or he is at double digits. That's 10 now.
Braden has to step out on Absaro. We've seen him hit too many mid-range jumpers now.
Minute and a half on the clock. Starting 5 still on the court for the Crew. I think they're all going to get a lot of minutes tonight. Got to stay out of foul trouble. 7-point game, 16-9. Colonels on a 10-2 run. Can't let that total continue.
They're still in the zone.
Zone working pretty well. They're not letting Braden get anything down there. Now Carson Shea's going to fire from 3.
Oh!
He hits it. Not the usual suspect from out there, but he hits it when it matters. 16-12 now.
I've mentioned this in the past couple games, but Carson improved greatly throughout this year, and we can see his shooting's just gone miles.
Under a minute now, 16-12. And now a walk's going to be called. Costly CovCath turnover. Ethan Kaiser's going to check in. He'll give Rhett Ravenscraft a break on the bench. Ethan hasn't started since before his injury that sidelined him for about a week and a half, but now he's getting more significant minutes as the 6th man off the bench. 45 seconds on the clock. We'll see if the Crew decide to hold it for a last-second shot. It doesn't look like they are. Braden got hooked down there. Absaro's going to get called for a foul. And remember in that original game on December 6th between these two teams, Evan Absaro was in foul trouble for the majority of the game, which allowed the Crew to get a lot of momentum and keep the lead. They might want to try and start drawing more fouls from Absaro as this game continues. Tipped pass on the inbound. Absaro's got the ball spinning around into the paint, tries the lay-in from the underhand. That one's no good. Crusaders end up with it. We've got 28 seconds on the clock. And now Ethan, oh my goodness, whistle's going to be blown. He got shoved to the ground, and instead they call a walk.
Absaro was trying to get a steal out of Ethan, but doesn't even need to.
Slapped him to the ground. I guess the ref saw something differently, and that's a Crusader turnover. Tough break for the Crew at 16-12. That's going to give CovCath the last shot of this first quarter.
Carson Shea all up in Evan Absaro's grill. Doesn't want him to get the last shot here.
Yeah, they're face guarding number 2. He's already got 10 points tonight. That's McGillis up top with the ball. 10 seconds now. CovCath getting their offense started. Trying to find Absaro. Terrible shot from the ground. Whistle's going to be blown, so 4.8 seconds as Braden tried to go for the steal. Instead, stepped out of bounds with the ball. CovCath likely looking for an inbound bucket here. 4.8 on the clock. Here we go. They dish it off to McGillis. Three-pointer contested by Jack Grayson. No good, and that'll end the quarter. 16-12, we're locked in a tight one. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter action is coming up after the break. All right, we are back for some second quarter action. Forgot to mention at the start of the broadcast, but because we're no cameras, we do have some stats up on the sheet, on the screen for you. So St. Henry roster with their points based off of quarter as well as the total, and then fouls, as well as an updated scoreboard, which we're including timeout, quarter, bonus, and possession arrow. So those timeouts, the half circles represent how many 30-second timeouts are left, and the full circles represent how many full 60-second timeouts are left for each team. So, because we're going no camera, we're going to keep it a little bit more complicated for you guys, just so you have something to look out for. CovCath's going to start off with the ball, 16-12.
We saw this in the Lloyd game, but Cam Lemon and Drew Flanagan are checked in for the Crew now. So they're getting their first touches in the game.
Those are big names off the bench. And they're going to call a pushing foul on Drew Flanagan, kind of bumps, I think that's McGillis. Yeah, bumps McGillis out of bounds.
I don't think Drew Flanagan expected McGillis to be that light. So
Yeah.
kind of just.
Gillis, one of the shorter players on the court, but dangerous from three.
Only a freshman.
Yeah, he's
going
going to be dangerous in a couple years. St. Henry scrambling for the ball. Shot's going up. That's no good. Offensive foul's going to be called. Going on CovCath, scrambling for that rebound.
Physical game down here so far. We've seen all of it.
Yeah, both teams fighting for it. That one's going on Brady Hussey, his first. Both teams sitting with 4 fouls now. Under 7.5 minutes to go. On the court, Ethan Kaiser, Rhett Ravenscraft, Matt Reesing, Cam Lemon, and Drew Flanagan. So they're looking for some big buckets to tie this game back up. And again, our key to the game was to get the lead going into halftime. You don't want to be down to this team. Cameron's going to get it stripped away from him by Absaro. He's coming full speed down the court. And an and one at the rim. Drew Flanagan picks up his second foul pretty quick into this second quarter on that play.
Man, Drew Flanagan was like sprinting all outright, and Evan Absaro just beat him down the floor. You can see how fast he is.
Yeah, insane speed from Absaros. He picks up point number 11 and 12, going for 13 at the free throw line. Already made 2 in the first quarter. And he sinks the third. So it's now 19-12. 7 minutes on the court. Light press employed by CovCath, trying to put some pressure on this St. Henry backcourt. Matt Reesing's got it in the left corner. Now dishes it to Cameron. Drew looking to get inside, back out to Cam. Red up top, they're gonna reset. Red's gonna try and go to work. Cam's got it. Now Ethan swings it across the court. Good ball movement from the crew. Can't seem to get the ball inside. That's what they're looking for.
Yeah, I think Cam Lemon should post up versus that Aiden Link, about 6 inches shorter than him.
Yeah, that's who they're looking for. Rhett, the floater, no good, doesn't even hit the rim. Off the backboard, and here come the Colonels. Absaro leading the way. He's gonna drive to the hoop and sinks it. I don't think he's missed tonight. He's got 15 of CovCath's 21. So now a 9-point game. Drew Flanagan for 3. No good. And now Absaro down the court. Pull-up jumper at the key. That one's no good. His first miss of the game. The crew catch a break. 21-12. They're down by 9. Matt Reesing's going to take it to the hoop, and he's going to draw the foul.
I like the aggressiveness by Matt Reesing. That's 2 times he's tried to drive in, try to make something happen on his senior season. Could be his last game. But we've seen being courtside gives a whole new perspective. Like, Evan Absaro just driving in, really, it's hard to choose between, do you take a charge, do you try to guard him up, or do you try to lay back and try to guard 2 people at once? It's a hard dilemma, and that's what makes Evan Absaro so hard to guard.
Yeah, and since you guys can't see where we are, we're seated directly on the St. Henry bench, but we're directly behind that basket. So we've got a good view of the entire court. Matt Reesing sinks both free throws, so successful trip for him. It's 21-14. Here's McGillis, almost lost the ball. Oh, and a foul's gonna be called, reach in. St. Henry fans not liking that call.
Team 6. From this point forward, Covington Catholic shoots the bonus for the remainder of the first half.
So 21-14.
As the PA announcer just mentioned, CovCath will shoot the bonus for the rest of the half.
That was the Crusaders' 6th foul. Nobody in foul trouble yet for the Crusaders, but a majority of them have 1.
Ooh.
Driving in, almost got the steal there. McGillis.
Great runner there.
Yeah, finishes over Braden Fetters. That's difficult. It's 23-14 now. And in a few seconds, there will be 5 minutes on the clock here for the first half.
Can't trail your man on the perimeter. But have to have better guard play, especially defense in this tight game.
Ethan Kaiser driving the baseline, finds Braden down there. He draws the foul and almost puts it in, but that'll send Fetters back to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Braden 1 for 2 from the line so far tonight.
Called against number 4, Castle McGillis.
That one's going on McGillis, his second. Now both teams sitting with 6 fouls, so the next one for either will put their opponent in the bonus. Braden sinks the first.
Braden only a 60% shooter, but we'll need every free throw we can have. That definitely hurt us in the Lloyd game when we saw a lot of fourth quarter free throws just did not go for us.
Yeah. Every shot matters here. Braden with his second free throw. That one's no good. Uh-oh, ball's bounced around. CovCath barely ends up with it. So it's 23-15. 8-point game. Absaro taking it to the hoop, kicks out for 3. That one's good. Big shot from CovCath. That puts them up by double digits. It's an 11-point game with 4.5 minutes on the clock. Now Braden driving in.
Textbook charge right there.
Yeah, CovCath's going to take a charge on Braden, and that's a huge turnover and potentially a huge shift in momentum for CovCath. Timeout's going to be called for St. Henry, a full, and we'll be back after the break. All right, we are back after that timeout from Coach Faust. CovCath up big by 11, 26-15 with just over 4.5 minutes on the clock. And right now it's been the Evan Absaro show. He's got 15 of CovCath's 26. So going forward in this half and throughout the second half, it's going to be, can the Crusaders shut down Absaro and can they convert on offense?
We see Jack Grayson back on the floor, as long as with a new sub checked in, Andrew Reese. He's a three-point threat, as well as a hard player on defense. So we're going to need all the stops we can get in the final minutes of this half.
Absaro is guarded by Carson Shea. He's been taking it to the hoop a lot or pulling up at the key for an easy jumper. Good pump fake, tricks both Reesing and Shea, and an easy bucket down low for Hussey. It's 28-15. Hussey's getting up there in points. He's got 8, so a bucket away from double digits for him tonight. Cruz swinging it around. Jack's got it. Kicks to the right corner to Rhett Ravenscraft.
Jack been mostly quiet in this half.
Carson Shea pull-up jumper. That one's no good. Matt's going to come down with the rebound, though. He's going to pull it out. Jack driving to the hoop and bounces off the rim a couple times before going in. Jack's on the board. 28-17. Absaro spinning. Kicks out to 3. Sidestep. No good. Jack's going to get the rebound. And if I'm the Colonels, I don't want Jack Grayson to heat up. We've seen what he does in clutch time games. Bodies hit the floor. Ball's going to be poked loose, staying with the Crusaders.
Jack Grayson was driving in there, got the ball poked loose, but stays with them. Like his effort in this final remaining minutes, 3 minutes.
3:18 on the clock, 28-17. Crusaders need a couple big buckets down the stretch here to close this gap going into halftime. Jack's got it in the corner. Swings out to Carson up top, finding Matt Reesing down low. Now to Reese in the corner. That's his sweet spot. Rattles out. Matt with the offensive rebound and the putback. That's the second time we've seen Reesing do that tonight. 28-19.
Matt Reesing has 3 or 4 offensive rebounds already. Again, outsizing this CovCath team is going to be a huge point of emphasis.
Jack Grayson with the huge block down low from behind. Foul's going to be called on CovCath, and this St. Henry section starting to get loud. A little bit of excitement for the crew.
That
That one's going on Evan Absaro. his second.
Back into the game.
And if they can get Absaro to draw a third, if they can get Absaro to get a third foul, that'll be big. Carson Shea gonna go to the free throw line shooting 1-1. Both teams now in the bonus. Big free throws from Shea. Can't hit the first one.
Struggles from the line.
Yeah, struggles from the line this year continue. It's 28-19. CovCath gets the ball back. In Absaro's hands, 2.5 minutes on the clock. CovCath swinging it around the perimeter. Crew are in a man-to-man right now. Jack Grayson playing on-ball defense here. 2:25. Putting some pressure on him. He's going to force him to go to work. Driving down. Good defense from the Crew. Ball's loose. Carson has control. CovCath ends up with it. Ball's still on the ground. Refs are going to say CovCath stepped out. So it's going to be Crusader ball and that absolute pandemonium on our side of the court.
Yeah, great hustle there by Carson Shea. And that's Johnson. He stepped out of bounds when he tried to scramble for the ball.
So it's 28-19. 2:10 on the clock. Carson Shea will bring it down the court. Looking for a layup or a three-pointer. Specifically, I'd imagine from Andrew Reese or Jack Grayson. Finds Carson in the corner. Now it's Reesing. The left corner, no good. Crusaders struggling to convert their three-point shots today. Absaro's got it. He's going to take it to the hoop. And now a foul's going to be called. That'll send Absaro to the line. He's made all his free throws tonight. Looking to extend this game back to double digits. Biggest lead for CovCath was 11. It's a 9-point game right now with 2 free throws coming up from Absaro, who's got 15 already tonight.
Gotta stop Absaro before he gets to the hoop. I know his mid-range is deadly, but it's way better than giving up 2 free points or and one.
Here's the free throw. Goes in. So Absaro, flawless from the line tonight. As it's 29-19.
Athens McGillis will check in for his older brother.
1:41 on the clock. A 10-point game. Both teams in the bonus.
Ethan Kaiser back on the floor.
And Absaro sinks both of them. So back to an 11-point game. Ethan Kaiser will will bring it up the court, swings it to Rhett, and he'll take control. 1.5 minutes left in this first half. That means one of these teams is only going to have 16 more minutes after halftime of basketball. Jack Grayson wide open down low, gets the easy bucket. Good find from the Crew. It's 30-21. .107 on the clock. CovCath looking to get it down low. Kicks out to the corner. That's Link. Back out. That three-pointer's no good. And an over-the-back call. That's going to go on Aiden Jones. He's already got 3 now.
That would be huge when Braden Fetters makes a pivotal impact in the game. They'll have to go more zone, and that means probably more fouls, and they'll have trouble getting around Braden Fetters with their big man having 3 fouls already.
Now number 11, Jack Grayson, will get an opportunity for 1-1 at the free throw line. Got to knock these down. Keep cutting the lead down. Exactly 59 seconds on the clock left. CovCath crowd screaming. St. Henry crowd. Magic fingers up. That one's no good. Another missed free throw. Time's running down. CovCath might look for a last-second shot. Up by 9. Never mind. Absaro driving in. Pull-up jumper. Rolls around. Aiden Link, offensive board. Goes in. So the second chance bucket, this time going in favor of CovCath, and now there's 40 seconds left.
Out of box out there.
Yeah, 32-21. Uh-oh, Andrews wide open in the corner. Sets up, takes his time. 6-3, so a big bucket for Reese. It's 32-24. Time's winding down, 20 seconds. Ball's in the hand of Absaro, guarded by Ethan Kaiser. Now there's 10 seconds. He's going to look for a buzzer beater to end the half. 32-24, 5 seconds. Absaro's going to work. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Ethan Kaiser. Tough call. Looks like Obsaro tucked his shoulder and knocked Ethan to the ground, but Ethan didn't have his feet set. So with 3.8 seconds, Obsaro's going to go to the line for 1 and 1.
Number 3, Carson Shea, checking into the Colonels. Number 10.
Carson Shea's going to check in, giving Ethan a break. Here's free throws from Obsaro. Sinks the first.
3.8 left on the clock.
Crusaders going to have to get a quick inbound and get it down the court quickly. Still plenty of time, though, for a shot. And here's Obsaro. Colonels up by 9. Obsaro is the man tonight. He's got 18, looking for point number 19. Tucking in his jersey before he takes the free throw. Here it is. And he misses. Scramble for the ball. Carson's got it. He's going to have a second. It has nothing to do. So we're going into halftime. It's 33-24. It's all Colonels right now. We'll see if the Crusaders can continue their streak of making second half comebacks after the break.
Welcome to St. Henry District High School, home of the Crusaders.
St. Henry has a long-standing tradition of providing a well-rounded education that nurtures the spiritual, intellectual, social, and emotional development of all of our students. St. Henry District High School, or SHDHS, as it's also known, is the largest Catholic college prep co-ed high school in Northern Kentucky. We're also a nationally recognized Blue Ribbon School of Excellence.
Each year, students from more than 20 different schools in the tri-state area choose to call SHDHS their home.
St. Henry offers a warm, family atmosphere where our faculty and staff are focused on meeting the needs of every student. Guided by the school's 5 pillars of success: faith, scholarship, arts, athletics, and leadership, our teachers help us grow academically, personally, and spiritually while preparing us for the life after graduation. St. Henry is a recognized leader, consistently scoring above national, state, and local norms on national assessments. On average, our senior classes earn more than $10 million in college scholarship offers and consistently score 30% above both national and state averages on the ACT.
It's a great time to be part of our St. Henry Crusader community.
If you'd like to learn more about our school, be sure to schedule a visit by contacting the enrollment office at 859-525-5844.
At St. Henry, we understand the importance of what it means to be crew-united in Christ. Our faith is at the center of everything we do. We begin and end every day in prayer, attend regular class liturgies and prayer services, and the Holy Family Chapel is open before, during, and after school hours throughout the week.
Both inside and outside the classroom, students, faculty, and staff connect with local communities through service, campus ministry, and instruction.
Throughout the year, we perform more than 10,000 hours of community service, giving our time and talent to a wide variety of organizations, including local parishes, food pantries, homeless shelters, inner-city schools, and community nonprofits.
Through service, we grow to become caring leaders who value human life, are dedicated to family, and live a life in service of others.
Welcome to our Fine Arts Building. This $8 million expansion project is just one of the attributes that sets St. Henry apart from other high schools in our region. The centerpiece of this building is our beautiful 650-seat Dries Holmes Auditorium. This space was designed to host a wide variety of events, including student productions, band and theater classes, school masses, and community gatherings. The Ed and Betty Duzing Black Box Theater is adjacent to our main theater. This versatile space is used for rehearsals, smaller performances, classroom instruction, and banquets. The Scene Workshop and studio is outfitted with tools and equipment we can use to build stage sets, design and create costumes, and more.
The Wilson Family Art Gallery was specially designed to showcase student artwork. It's also perfect for hosting alumni, grade school, and professional art exhibits.
As St. Henry students, we have the opportunity to take a wide variety of fine arts courses such as visual arts, photography and film, digital art and design, drama, chorus, chamber choir, and band.
These courses are all held in the Fine Arts wing of our campus. Here, we can explore, develop, and master skills in spaces especially designed for the arts. For example, our visual art classroom features an extra-large, northern-facing window wall to bring in natural light, and our main theater is outfitted with state-of-the-art sound and lighting systems.
The science and technology spaces at St. Henry District High School are second to none. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math are vital components of our 21st century learning, which is why our campus offers multiple science classrooms, plus 4 dedicated science labs, including the biology lab, chemistry lab, physical science lab, and the Dr. George A. and Dolores E. Renneker STEM lab.
These labs provide us with increased opportunities to work on project-based assignments. They also allow our teachers to do more hands-on classroom work with us, helping us better understand scientific methods and various theories. The STEM lab is also home to our championship robotics team, better known as Crewbotics. All of our science classes focus on lab work with data collection, processing, and analysis. Various levels of science courses are offered, including college prep, honors, placement. We have the opportunity to take STEM, biology, chemistry, physics, anatomy and physiology, zoology, and so many more. Welcome to the AIMS classroom. AIMS stands for Academic Achievement Through Intervention, Mentoring, and Support. The design of this room provides an open and active learning environment which supports the school's student-centered approach to learning. Each student who is enrolled in AIMS is provided with appropriate, individualized academic support. The AIMS program teaches us how to assume responsibility for our own education, as well as how to advocate for ourselves in the classroom.
Everyone deserves access to an education that builds a strong foundation for their future success. The key is a mission at St. Henry District High School, which is why a variety of services geared towards helping students succeed are available, including mental health awareness activities, National Honor Society peer tutoring, a teacher-staffed after-school homework center, on-site campus ministry, guidance counseling suite, and much, much more. Our expanded media center includes a redesigned computer lab, green screen room, and communal space that fosters student collaboration. Our championship esports team calls this place home. It's also where you'll find some of our fellow students building state-of-the-art computer equipment.
Our media center is used regularly by our faculty and staff for professional development opportunities, parent orientations, and presentations. Its open concept gives us the freedom to explore multiple subjects independently, such as computer networking, computer software, gaming, video recording and editing, computer programming, and software development. With direct access to our IT labs, AIMS rooms, STEM lab, and global and digital classroom, we can easily collaborate on projects with students in other classes.
Our technology department aligns its curriculum with the needs of local universities and businesses. This means that we are exposed to different information technology fields such as computer science and user interface. In addition, students attend conferences, compete in local competitions such as Tech Olympics, and participate in job shadow opportunities provided by local companies.
St. Henry's athletic programs have a long and distinguished history, holding numerous titles including more than 65 state championships and 19 All-A state championships. We offer fall, winter, and spring sports. These include golf, soccer, cross country, volleyball, basketball, swimming and diving, cheerleading, bowling, archery, track and field, tennis, softball, baseball, lacrosse, and esports.
Located right here on our main campus, we have access to Holbrook Gymnasium, Griffin Soccer Field and Track, Paul Kramer Baseball Field, Wink Kramer Softball Field, and weight room. St. Henry also operates the St. Henry Athletic Complex, better known as the Shack. Located just 2.5 miles from our campus, this facility provides our teams with ample training, conditioning, and practice space.
In addition, St. Henry offers a number of clubs and extracurricular activities. These activities give us an opportunity to form new friendships with fellow Crusaders while having a positive and lasting impact on our school and community.
All right, and we are back. Second half action. Crusaders, Colonels, a bitter rivalry, and the Colonels are up 33-24 to start off this second half. Nathan, what's the key for the Crew to make a comeback here?
Well, we've said before, but three-point shooting and getting those steals from CovCath, especially not letting Evan Absar get too many easy drives, especially getting it down to Braden. We didn't see him almost at all in the second quarter, and Aiden Jones, CovCath's biggest man, has 3 fouls right now. Getting him out of the game or even in more foul trouble, and then utilizing Braden as much as possible. Just slow down this game, and we don't need to make a comeback. There's no 9-point bucket in basketball, so it's bucket by bucket.
Crusaders starting off with the ball. We've got our St. Henry senior trading cards out for good luck. And we've seen this St. Henry team time and time again over the last 2 weeks make comebacks in the second half. They're looking for a huge one tonight to send the Colonels home. Crusaders swinging it around. Jack Grayson gets an open 3. That one's no good. Matt brought to the ground. Ball's gonna stay with the Crew. And now we're on the offensive side for the Crew, so we're getting front row seats for that action. Might have been a questionable call. I might have seen Matt tip it out. But either way, happy about it. Jack's got it in the corner. He's gonna spin. Kicks out to Matt, and the Crew will reset up top. Swinging it around, Matt's got it. Looking for Braden down low. Carson's in the corner. Back out to Matt. Continuing to swing it around the perimeter. Now Rhett's got it. A turn for Carson up top. Kicks it to Matt in the corner. Still can't find Braden down low. Rhett's gonna fire off a 3. How about that from number 4? He's always worth a 3 or 2 in a game, and he hits a big one in a big moment. It's 33-27. Absaro's got the ball. He's got 18 tonight, looking for a big game from him if you're a Colonel. Crusader crowd getting loud.
They're in a 2-3 zone, the Crew are.
33-27, 6.5 minutes. Absaro's gonna drive in, kicks out. Now a reach-in's gonna be called. That one going on Rhett Ravenscraft, so he'll pick up his second in the start of the third quarter.
The St. Henry foul is calling its number
And again, like we mentioned in the first half, this is the last 16 minutes that some of these players will ever get to play in high school.
They're gonna leave it all in the court, especially, I know, St. Henry.
Fires from 3. Can't match. Rhett's got the rebound. Big miss from the Colonels, and now the Crew with a 3-pointer could make it a 1-possession game. Instead, Rhett's gonna hit a mid-range shot.
Rhett's heating up.
Number 4 heating up. He's got 5 quick points here in the second half. 33-29, it's a 4-point game. Rhett, hey, he's got takeover. Now he's got a steal. He's gonna bring it up the court. Kicks it to his teammate, Matt. Matt driving in. Easy layup. It's a 2-point game. How about that? A 7-point run to start for the Crusaders. Colonels are going to call timeout. Crusader fans on their feet. It's a 2-point game. We'll be back. All right, we are back. 33-31 Crusaders starting off this quarter with a 7-0 run. They brought it to a 2-point game. Crusader fans on their feet. They've got something to cheer about for the first time since the Crew were up 7-6 in the first quarter. Crusaders looking for a big stop on defense. Still set up in that 2-3 zone. Starters on the court.
Great help there by Braden Fetters, not letting Hussey get a drive.
Ball's loose.
Another tip by Rhett.
Absaro driving in. Good pass. Colonels are going to get a bucket. That's Aiden Jones down low, so it's 35-31. Carson Shea driving in. How about that? Through contact, flipping it up with his right hand. Banks in the layup. 35-33, 5 minutes on the clock. Now Absaro goes to work. Another look down low. Oh! Jack Grayson thought he had a clean block down there. Instead, refs are going to blow the whistle. And Aiden Link will go to the free throw line. He's coming out of St. Pius.
Man, that would have been a huge momentum builder on top of a 2-point game already made by the Crew, but it'll send Aiden Link to the line.
CovCath only one missed free throw tonight as Aiden Link hits his first.
Aiden Jones will check out, getting Noah Johnson back in. That's a smaller lineup for the CovCath Colonels. Braden hasn't got a lot of looks tonight.
They've done a good job of locking him down.
Yeah, this CovCath zone.
Aiden Link hits both of them. 5 minutes on the clock. It's a 4-point game. Oh, and Carson Shea looking for Braden. Throws it out of bounds. So a turnover for the Crew. Can't make that a habit in the second half if they want to make the comeback. 37-33. Zara brings it up the court. Now it looks like the Crew are set up in a man-to-man. Carson Shea on Absaro. Kicks out a three-pointer. That one's no good. Matt's got the rebound. Big stop for the Crew. Now looking for a bucket. They give it to their guy, Rhett Ravenscraft. He's got 5 in this quarter alone. Tips pass. And ball's going to stay with the Crew. We kind of lose sight of it on that left block here on the Crusader offensive side.
Yeah,
blocks by the back of the hoop.
Jack Grayson tried to get it in, but too soft of a entry pass right there.
Finds Jack in the corner. He's going to work against Absaro. Tipped away.
Dang.
Tough defense from Absaro. Gets it down the court. That's Aiden Link. Ball's loose, and then it'll stay with the Crew, or it'll stay with the Colonels. Good transition defense from Matt Reesing to poke that away and stop an easy layup for Link. CovCath's got it up top, into the corner. Absaro's driving in. Finishes around Matt Reesing. It's 39-33. Crusaders need a bucket. Carson Shea looking for Braden down low. Swings it around the court. Matt Reesing, a corner three. The high arcing shot is good. Timeout from Coach Faust. And that's a big shot from Reesing to keep the Crusaders in this game. It's 39-36 with 3:51 left in the third quarter. All right, we are back. So the Crusaders now down to 1 half timeout, 2 timeouts left, 2 full timeouts left, while the Colonels have all 3 of their fulls in 1 half.
So Quent, these St. Henry seniors really stepping up. We just saw that huge 3 by Matt Reesing. And then Ravenscraft marked the second half comeback with 7 points to make it a 3-point game right now. The biggest thing, is stopping Evan Atsar. We can't let him get the ball that often. He's made tons of plays. He already has 20 points.
So it's 39-36, 3:37. CovCath swinging it around the perimeter. Got to watch out for Absaro. He hasn't touched it yet. Crusaders back in their 2-3 zone. Here's Absaro now driving. Floater's no good. Ball's loose. Absaro's going to get his own rebound. And now he's going to try it again. Kicks out to 3. Aiden. And whistle's going to be blown. Hard foul. Looks like it's Jack Grayson that's down, as well as Absaro. So the 2 stars for both teams. Hard foul. That one's going to be called on Jack Grayson.
The St. Henry foul called against number 11, Jack Grayson.
He's got 2 tonight.
Team's third.
St. Henry already at 3 fouls. CovCath has yet to get a foul called for them. So they'll get to inbound, the Colonels, with 3:15, a 3-point game. Momentum still in favor of the Crusaders, although the Colonels do have the score in their favor. It's 39-36.
Castle McGillis will check in for the Colonels for Noah Johnson.
Tips pass. CovCath stays with it. Carson almost tips it away. And CovCath turnover. Great defensive pressure from the Crew, mainly from Carson Shea. And the Crew have a chance to tie it up, the first time since the first quarter. 3 minutes in the third quarter remaining. Carson looking down low, can't find it, he'll pull back out. Braden's got it, gives it to Matt in the corner. Oh wow, Braden didn't like that call. He's gonna get a whistle blown as he gets his 3rd foul of the game.
The offensive foul.
Ref saying he shoved Absaro to the ground. I'd call that a physical play. Tough break as Braden hits the bench, subbed out for Ethan Kaiser.
That's huge. His 3rd foul in the 3rd quarter. We won't be able to utilize him for the rest of that. The rest of this quarter.
He's got 6 tonight. Lead scorer for the Crew, I believe, is
Matt Reesing.
Yeah, he's got 11. And another CovCath.
Brady Hussey throws it away after that good defense by Matt Reesing.
Yeah, 2 straight turnovers for CovCath, making poor passes here.
We gotta capitalize on these though. It's gotta be turnover and a score.
39-36. Rhett's got it in the corner. Dishes it off to Jack. Now Jack's gonna try drive. He's stopped. Has to kick it out. Oh, and a bad pass from Jack. His 2nd turnover in this half.
Trying to get an Ethan Kaiser to work.
Quite a few steps to take it to the hoop. Probably should have gotten called for a walk. Instead, he gets a bucket. It's 41-36. Swinging it around. Ethan, he's going to fire from 3. That one's no good. Ball's going to go to CovCath.
The Covington Catholic substitution at number 3, Adams McGillis.
So 41-36, minute and 58 seconds on the clock.
Drew Flanagan will check in.
St. Henry needs a defensive stop here. Can't let this game get out of reach. Oh my gosh, another whistle's gonna be blown. That's a foul. Man, the refs are just calling everything here on the Crew. Unfortunate.
Yeah, they got to stop Absaro on the perimeter, but it's really hard without fouling. They've got 5 fouls to CovCath 0 already. That's going to be huge when it gets to bonus time in the 4th quarter.
Ethan's already got 3 fouls, so that's something to look out for. Can't let him pick up a 4th before the 4th quarter. Fires from 3. That one's open. No good. Ethan brings in the rebound. And now the Crusaders will get a chance.
Oh,
Good drive from Carson, saw the open man, but throws it out of bounds. Ball almost ended up with us.
Carson Shea saw Drew Flanagan there a little bit too late.
So a minute 30. McGillis will bring up the ball. That's at Athens. Carson almost got the steal. Now Psaro's got an open lane to the hoop. Passes. Good defense from the Crew. That one's up and a bucket. 43-36. Almost a minute to go. Crusaders need a big bucket. They haven't scored in a couple minutes. Oh, and a steal. McGillis to the hoop, and he takes it. 45-36, and it's gone from a 3-point game to a 9-point game very quickly as time's running down. 37 seconds. The Crew really need a bucket here. They haven't scored since that Matt Reason 3. Hard contact. Ball's gonna go to the Colonels.
It's gonna go off Matt Reason's foot as he tries to go between the legs. Another huge turnover.
Another Crusader turnover, 45-36, under 30 seconds. Psaro's got it, probably looking for a last second shot here. $20 seconds now. McGillis has it, picked up by Rhett Ravenscraft. Now it's 10 seconds. Psaro's got it in isolation, driving to the hoop, falling down. They're gonna call a walk, that's the right call. So a turnover for the Colonels, and the Crusaders are gonna have 6.8 seconds to get it down the court and get a last second shot here. Hopefully swing the momentum back in their favor for the fourth quarter.
Yeah, a score here would be huge.
It's a 9-point game. They're gonna give it to Matt Reesing, 5 seconds. Finds Jack. Carson, three-pointer. Oh! A deep three-pointer from Carson Shea to end the quarter. 45-39 as we head to the last 8 minutes of this season for one of these teams. We'll be back. Here we are, fourth quarter. It's gonna come down to the last few minutes here. 45-39 CovCath. St. Henry started the third quarter off on a run, scoring 12 points in the first 4 minutes. Then didn't score until that final shot from Carson Shea.
It is do or die time for these teams, especially St. Henry down in a 6-point deficit. They're going to need a lot of players to step up in huge ways, stop and capitalize on them.
They don't call them the comeback crew for no reason. We've seen big fourth quarter comebacks in these last couple weeks from the Crew. Matt Reesing scrambles, almost gets a steal there.
CovCath, I assume, is going to try to waste as much clock as possible in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, don't want the Crew to have too much time. They've already wasted 20 seconds. They were the NBA. The shot clock violation would have occurred. McGillis, pull-up jumper, that one's good. So an 8-point game. Crusaders kind of in a hurry here. They're gonna have to score as quick as possible. Can't be taking 2-minute possessions. Braden's got it, looking for Matt down low, swings across. Ethan with the big time three. That one's good. Big three-pointer from Ethan, it's a 5-point game.
Stop is crucial here.
That's Ethan's first bucket. CovCath working their way down low. The easy layup over Ethan.
Hussey's just bigger than Ethan Kaiser right there. Got an easy put down layup, excuse me.
6:50. St. Henry's got it. Matt in the corner. He's not going to take it. Swings it back out. That's going to reset. Carson calling for it on the opposite side. Foul's going to be called down low. That one's going on Psaro. His third. Playing bully ball down there with Braden. Finally gets a whistle blown.
He's trying to get as much touches on Braden, not allow him to get the ball, but as you can see there, resulted in a foul.
Ethan was thinking about the three-pointer.
Oh, wow. A little light shove there. Gets a charge for Psaro.
Braden talking to the ref. Coach Faust tells him to get back on defense. Man, that's a tough call to make. I'm surprised there wasn't a no call on that one. Didn't look like Psaro had his feet set, even though Braden's elbow caught him, and Braden's going to check out after he picks up his fourth foul. That's huge for the Colonels.
Jack Grayson will check back in. Excited to see what he has to offer.
Good defense is key right here. It's 49-42 with 6.5 minutes on the clock. Like Nathan said to start the quarter, it's do or die time. And McGillis, an and one.
Coach Faust not happy about the defense on that one.
Yeah, that'll make it a 9-point game. McGillis looking to extend it to double digits again. Carson Shea picks up his second. That is a tough break for the Crew. 6:15 on the clock. So for the Crew, Braden Fetters obviously in foul trouble with 4, as well as Ethan Kaiser with 3. Timeout's going to be called by CovCath. It's 52-42, 10-point game, over 6 minutes left. We'll be back after the break. All right, we are back. 6:15 on the clock. It's 52-42. Crusaders really need to start that comeback right now.
Yeah, we're going to have to see some big points for the Crew and quick stops on defense. Can't let CovCath just waste out that clock or get big possessions like and ones like we just saw with Athens McGillis.
It's 52-42.
Oh, Jack Grayson loses it.
Yeah, turnover. Now clock is under 6 minutes. Crusader ball, or Colonel ball. Psaro driving to the lane. Jump ball's going to be called. Probably could have been a block. Arrows pointed at St. Henry though, so it'll be a St. Henry ball. 52-42. I'm looking for a three-pointer from Matt Reesing.
That biblical shot we've seen so many times.
Yeah, Carson driving to the hoop. Oh my gosh.
Aiden Link draws the charge from Carson Shea. That's his third.
Another offensive foul and another Crusader turnover. They've got to cut that down here in the stretch in go time. The feeling of dread is starting to seep into this St. Henry crowd.
They got to score soon or it's going to be over.
It's a 10-point game.
Braden Fedder's still on the bench with 4 fouls.
5.5 minutes on the clock. Colonels taking their time on offense. Crew set up in a man-to-man. Driving in, kicks out. That's Aiden Link. Easy bucket. It's a 12-point game. 5 minutes. That's all that's left of this game. It's a 12-point game. Foul's going to be called. Reach in on the Colonels. Crusaders in desperate need of a couple big buckets and big-time plays on defense.
His second, team second of the half.
Rhett will inbound. Gives it to Ethan on the wing. Ethan's going to reset up top. Gives it to Carson. They're looking for Matt down low. Oh, and a turnover again on a cross-court pass. Aiden Link just right there for it.
St. Henry won't have much of a chance if they keep doing that.
And there's Absaro to the rim. It's a 14-point game. This game's getting out of hand. Here comes Rhett to the paint. Dishes it off to Ethan. Foul's going to be called. .431, Crusaders need a bucket here. They're down by 14.
His third, team's third.
Drew Flanagan will check in for Ethan Kaiser.
Checking into the game for St.
Still
Henry,
not seeing the
number
return of
7,
Braden. He's got 4 fouls. Wet floor, so they're going to mop it up. Rhett Ravenscraft on the job. Surprised they don't have guys on that here at NKU.
Adam Lubert sitting on the bench.
Yep.
Looking dejected.
I know. That's his job. He's looking nervous. Rhett's going to inbound. Time running down, gets it to Carson. Drew Flanagan from the corner, a big bucket. That's no good.
That's his usual spot right there.
And that 3 would have been huge momentum-wise. Crusaders are looking for anything as Absaro takes it to the hoop.
And they're going to call a push-off on Evan Absaro.
So Absaro picks up his 4th. Maybe a bit of a bright light here for the crew. Father Jason has infiltrated the St. Henry student section. He's sitting right in the front row, trying to get this Crusader fans hyped. JJ Meyer has courtside seats.
And if the miracle comeback starts anywhere, it's got to start there with that offensive foul by Evan Absaro. He's checked out.
And we've seen miracles happen with this Crusader team. We talk about it time and time again, that Holy Cross comeback a couple weeks ago. They're looking for another one.
4 minutes left.
Will Lightning strike twice? Matt, the fadeaway off the backboard. Bank is open for Matt Raising as he hits a big-time mid-range fader. 13 points for him on the night. McGillis taking it to the hoop. Ball's loose. Colonels end up with it. They'll reset. 3:45. Time's running down for this Crusader team. It's a 12-point game. Matt almost gets the breakaway steal, and now they're going to call a foul. That'll send CovCath to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1.
Number 11, Jack Grayson.
Jack Grayson will pick up his second foul.
That's his second. The team is
Correction, Matt Reesing.
Oh, it is on Matt Reesing. That's what I thought. I was surprised when the NKU people said Jack. Free throw is good. That's Aiden Link.
CovCath been almost perfect for their free throws from tonight. That's really a huge difference maker.
Yeah.
When it was a close game here, but still sits at 13 points.
Sinks the second, so a successful trip for Link. 58-44, back to a 14-point game. Rhett driving to the rim, finishes through hard contact and a timeout from Coach Faust. He's going to call full, so we'll be back in a minute. It's a 12-point game. All right, we are back. It's 58-46. Colonel's on top. They've got a 12-point lead with 3.5 minutes left. And Nathan, we're going to need to see a miracle from the crew.
Yeah, definitely as many stops as you can get. Evan Ipsara back on the floor with 4 fouls. But Brady Hussey will inbound the ball for the Colonels.
Crusaders in a full court press. Looks like they're set up in a 2-1-2. Ipsara taking his time up the court. Good defense from the crew. Traps Ipsara, forces an across the court pass. Down low, misses the layup. Now a foul's going to be called. Hey, maybe that missed layup start the spark that lights this Crusader fire. That one's going on Hussey. He's got 4 now. It's 58-46. A couple of high foul counts on the court here for the Colonels. Hussey's got 4 as well as Ipsara, who's got 4 points to match his 24, or 4 fouls to match his 24 points. That'd be amazing if he had 24 fouls. Rhett taking it to the hoop. Can't finish. Matt gets it. And with the putback.
Nasty of them. Coach Faust timeout. Won't give up.
Down by 10. They got to cut it down. 2:51, and we'll be back. All right, we are back. It's 58-48. We've seen a great performance from Matt Reesing tonight. 15 points and 6 rebounds. They're going to need a bigger performance from him in these last 3 minutes of play. They're down by 10. Still in that 2-1-2 full court press as CovCath looks to put the final nail in the season, in this coffin for the St. Henry Crusaders. Ipsara's got it up top. He's taking his time. 2:35. Driving. Passes up the open layup. He's just looking to take time off the clock now. St. Henry's going to foul. That'll send him to the line to shoot 2. CovCath now in the double bonus.
The St. Henry foul caught against number 25, Andrew Flanagan.
Flanagan picks up his 3rd.
Team's 10th. Shooting the double bonus for Covington Catholic is Evan Ipsara.
Evan Ipsara has been almost perfect. Only missed 1 free throw so far tonight. He sinks his first. That'll make it an 11-point game, 59-48.
I think what really did it for the crew this time was just they couldn't capitalize on when CovCath turned it over. And when CovCath did turn it over, they were getting easy shots. They had a 3-point game in the early 4th quarter, and or actually early 3rd quarter, but they could never get lower than that because they just couldn't capitalize on all the stops they could get.
Ipsara hits his 2nd and takes a trip to the bench. We might not see him. 2.5 minutes left. Matt Reesing, a hard foul. That'll send him to the free throw line. And these Crusaders looking a little desperate. These might be their last minutes playing together. Matt Reesing and Rhett Ravenscraft, they've been playing together since 3rd grade, along with Ethan Kaiser. Jack Grayson and Braden Fetters, longtime teammates. Matt sinks his first. This Crusader bench, they're looking down. Crusader fans feeling a little bit nervous. Matt Reesing looking to make it a 10-point game with this 2nd free throw.
Ipsara will check in the game, so.
And bounces off the rim a couple times. It's 60-50 now. Matt's got 17. 2:15 on the clock. Colonel's looking to take off a lot of time here.
From this point forward, both teams shoot the bonus for the remainder of the game.
Yeah, CovCath's not even really looking for a jumper or a layup at this point. They're just looking to dribble it around. McGillis taking it to the hoop, passes up the open layup for Absaro. Yeah, and Carson Shea will foul Absaro. That'll send him to the line to shoot 2.
St. Henry foul called against number 3, Carson Shea.
Carson Shea picks up his fourth, so he's a foul away from fouling out.
Shooting the double points for Covington Catholic is Evan Absaro.
Absaro at the line, shooting 2. Hits his first. So now it's an 11-point game, 61-50.
Haven't seen Braden Fetters since the third quarter here.
Absaro hits both of them.
Timeout called by Covington Catholic.
Timeout CovCath. We'll be back. Last 2 minutes to play. It's a 12-point deficit. All right, we are back. The score is 62-50. Minute and 54 on the clock for the Crusaders to make a miracle comeback. On the court, Rhett Ravenscraft, Drew Flanagan, Andrew Reese, Matt Reesing, and Jack Grayson. So a 3-point shooting lineup for the Crew. They're gonna need a bunch of them, and they're gonna need some good defense to match it. Rhett will bring it up the court. A minute 50 to go.
We've seen Andrew Reese hit a 3.
Time's winding down on these Crusaders. They feel it. Jack Grayson's got it. He's gonna take it to the hoop. Draws the foul, that'll put him at the free throw line to shoot 2. Jack's been quiet tonight, only 4 points. Usually a double-digit score for this Crusader team.
The Crew has 3 double-digit scores, but so far Matt Reesing's the only one with 17 points.
Jack misses his first free throw.
Catholic substitutions are number 2, Evan
Absaro back into the game.
Brady Hussey. Also checking in for St. Henry, number 3, Carson Shea.
We'll see Carson Shea on the court for some defense, but he's only got 1 more foul to give. CovCath will inbound off of that St. Henry free throw make from Jack Grayson. Excuse me. Absaro's got 28 of CovCath's 62 points tonight. They're looking to waste some time.
The Crew's still going around, and
Aiden Lake makes the layup with a minute 20 on the clock, 64-51, and that might be it. Rhett's gonna go to the line to shoot 2. He's fouled down low.
Aiden Link has 12. Obviously, Evan Absaro's going to get his with 20 points. I think he had 30 in the last game against St. Henry. But, yeah.
Braden Hussey fouls out.
Performance by the Colonels here tonight.
The implications are starting to set in from that scoreboard. Crusader bench. You haven't seen him this quiet. They know what's coming. Crusader fans in disbelief as Rhett shoots his first of 2. He sinks it. 64-52. So with the free throw here, Rhett would have 10 points. No, he does have 10 points.
Yeah, so he's their second double-digit scorer.
Yep, so he's got 11 tonight. 64-53, minute 13 on the clock. Absaro's gonna try and waste some more time. Oh, what? Aiden Link looks like he picked up his
tip there.
Yeah, it looks like he picked up his dribble. Time's winding down, 57 seconds. CovCath's continuing to swing it around, and someone will finally foul.
Castle McGillis to the line.
CovCath waving goodbye to this Crusader team.
St. Henry fouls coming against number 25, Andrew Flanagan. That's his fourth personal foul.
Andrew Flanagan picks up his fourth. 64-53, McGillis at the line. Sinks it. GovCath subs are in, St. Henry subs are in. Andrew Reese in for Carson Shea.
Johnson, Jake Stewart, and Athens McGillis. It's starting to set in, and I just gotta say, what an amazing season for the Crusaders here. You know, they battled through a lot of injury and a lot of memorable games this season.
Oh my gosh, all the crazy moments.
Yeah, that we're privileged to get to call here.
We're gonna call a timeout. So we'll be back for the final 53 seconds of this game after the break. All right, we are back. 53 seconds on the clock. Crusader ball, they're down by 13. Looks like the bench is in for the Crew.
As we were saying before, man, what an amazing season. We are privileged to call almost all the home games for the Crew. Obviously, we started with the CovCath one. That was super memorable. And then all the way to the district finals against Lloyd.
Cam Lemon's going to put up a three. That's an air ball. Offensive rebound. Foul's going to be called, so that'll send Ethan Kaiser to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Yeah, I mean,
it's tough right now. You know, it's always tough to broadcast the losses, and it's especially tough to
broadcast the end of the season.
Yeah.
This is going to be a direct message to my seniors as Ethan hits his first free throw. Ethan, Braden, Jack, Alex, Cam, Rhett, and Matt. I have had the pleasure of going to school with you guys since I was kindergarten, first grade. I got to be your teammates in baseball and basketball. Gotten to see you guys play in high school. I've gotten to broadcast your games. And guys, it has been an absolute honor. I mean, you guys are awesome. I just hope you know that I'm so incredibly proud of every single one of you. I mean, some of you guys got cut your freshman year, and you came back and you battled back from that. You made the team, and I'm so incredibly proud of you. Jack, I mean, you've been my captain on every team I played on with you. I'm proud of you. Braden, an absolute beast. It's been incredible to watch. Rhett, injured halfway through the season. CovCath 3 is no good. They're going to hold the ball to wind down this clock and end it. Matt, I mean, you put your heart on the line every time you go out and play. Cam and Alex, even though you're coming off the bench, an incredible season. Some cool moments from you guys. Andrew Reese is going to chuck up the final St. Henry shot of this season as the buzzer goes off and CovCath moves on to the next round. A fantastic season. Crew, I'm so proud of you guys. Played your heart out. I'm proud to be your announcer. I'm proud to be your fellow classmate. I'm proud to be your teammate, for those of you that play baseball. And most importantly, I'm proud to be your friend. I mean, you guys did great. And I know that it's going to hurt right now. And it's going to suck. I'm going to be honest. When you go into that locker room knowing that this is the last high school game you'll ever play. But just know that every single one of these people in this crowd is proud. They're proud to be cheering for you, to be going to the same school as you, and to want the same outcome as you. So I know that you guys are hanging your heads going to the locker room, but I hope that when you guys walk out of this stadium, your heads are held high because we love you. Go Crew. I'm Quentin Bolton. Nathan, anything else?
Nope, that's all. Signing off for the last game of this year. Final score 66-55. CovCath Colonels advance to the next region of the ninth region tournament.
So this is my 25th game broadcasted, and it's going to come to a close. Mr. Z, thank you for this opportunity. Nathan, thanks for being my partner these last 2 years. Thank you to my parents and my family for listening to all of these games, all my friends for encouraging me. Honestly, shout out Jack Grayson. I almost didn't do it this year. I wanted to be in the crowd as one of the Pep Club leaders, and Jack Grayson encouraged me to keep going. Thank you to him because I never would have gotten these opportunities, and thank you for letting me broadcast all these games, boys. I'm Quentin Bolton signing off one last time. Go Crew!